In this video, we are going to complete a basic search in an EBSCO database. Please do not mistake basic for easy. None of these skills necessarily come easy to anyone, so just think of it as a place to get started. I'm going to start on the library's homepage and select databases, and then navigate to a database called Academic Search Complete. This is a really good interdisciplinary database that I can use for almost any topic. Here we can see that it defaults to the basic search screen. I have my search box up here at the top. If I scroll down, I'll see that Academic Search Complete has many different options for ways that I can narrow or limit my search. I can change the search mode. I could limit to full text, which could be really nice if my paper is due tomorrow. I could limit just to peer-reviewed articles. I could limit by the language or the publication type or maybe the publication date. However, my personal preference when searching is to limit my results after I have completed my search, and I'll show you how to do that. The reason is I want to know how many pieces of information I might find without narrowing it in any way. In the basic search box, I'm just going to type a couple of keywords that are related to the concepts from my search topic. You can see that in this case, I only retrieved 12 results, not that many. So that tells me that maybe this isn't the best database. Or in this case, I could actually just maybe try taking out a keyword related to my topic. Maybe I need to broaden my search for this database. That's a little better. Now I have 181 results. That's what I mean by I like to not limit my results before I search because I'm not really sure how successful my search will be just with my keywords. If I take a look at my screen, the results that I retrieved are in the center. I can change the way they are presented using the drop-down menu over here. It defaulted to presenting the newest results first, but possibly I want to see the most relevant results first, so I can change that. I also have some options about how my results are displayed, as well as how many are displayed on the page, so I could possibly change that if I wanted to. I'm going to leave it on the default for now. And then if I scroll down, I'm going to notice in my results that the icons are telling me the types of information I'm finding. So the first few results are academic journals. I have some video results here in the middle, getting a lot of academic journal articles here. So that is good to know because that is what I'm looking for. If I scroll up, over on the left are the same limiters that I saw when I was looking at the basic search screen. So I could limit to, for example, just peer-reviewed articles. I could maybe adjust the publication date to find the most recent research. There are some other options here, such as maybe language or geography, but those are going to be a little bit less important to me at this stage. Now that I've applied some different limiters, I have 69 results, which is not too many to look through necessarily, but let's go ahead and let's take a look at a record. So this is a record for a piece of information in this database. In this case, it is a scholarly article because I had limited to peer-reviewed articles. I have the title of the article up here at the top, and then the authors, the source information, some subject terms, we'll come back to that, and then the abstract. The abstract is really helpful because then I can read that and determine whether or not the full article is going to be useful to me. And then notice down here for my APA citation, yay, there's the DOI. If I come back up here to the top, you can see that in this case, I have the full text available to me on the left, either in HTML format or PDF format. Over on the right, I have a number of different tools that are super helpful. One, this add to folder is going to potentially add this article to a folder in the EBSCO database. Something to know is that The article will stay in that folder only until I close my browser window, unless I log into my EBSCO account. And so you have another video this week that talks about the EBSCO account. So just know that this is only helpful really if you create an account and use your EBSCO account. You can also email yourself the article, which I recommend if you're trying to keep track of your research. You could also look for the permalink, get a permanent URL to this page, which is super helpful. There's also this really handy cite button. So when you're working on your citations, the database tries to help you a little bit with that. But just know that often these database generated citations can be incorrect. So go back to your material on APA style and make sure that you can correct any of your citations that you might want to create using these database citations. Okay, let's go back to our results. And there's a couple more tools that I might want to use. If I don't want to click all the way into the article record in order to look at the abstract, I can use this quick look feature. If I hover my mouse over, it's going to give me a little bit of a preview of the record. And then I can also access the folder here and add things to my folder from my results list. Again, you're going to want to be logged in to an EBSCO account if you want to use the folder feature. So make sure that you review that video and that material if that's something that you're interested in. Okay, that is really the basics of searching an EBSCO database. In the next video, we're going to learn more about how to apply Boolean operators, how to look at our search history, and also how to use subject headings.